Hi there, Visionary family, and welcome back to another one with Lady Visionary. Hope you guys are doing amazing. If you're new to my channel, please do go ahead and smash on that red subscribe button and join this amazing family that's growing here on YouTube. I'm aiming to reach 3.5K subscribers, so do me that favor and support my channel just by subscribing, sharing my videos, and also liking my videos as well. I really do appreciate you guys who've just entered the live chat. Hello, today is going to be very informative, so please do stick around. So many of you guys email me, send me messages via the DMs on Instagram, and I see you guys comments. It's all about, Lady Visionary, what would be the best ideas in terms of business here in Rwanda, and I see like I keep like sending emails back and forth or messages back and forth regarding this. I've done some videos on my channel about business ideas when I was in the UK, and now I'm on the ground. I can say that, right, I have some ideas to bring to my platform for those of you guys who are interested and really serious about investing here in Rwanda. So I'm seeing you guys, which I'm going to greet you guys in a moment. Please bear with me as I'm waiting for more people to join the live, so we can get started with regards to the different business ideas that you can start right now in Rwanda. It's quite challenging times because of the pandemic. Rwanda has been hit with regards to the economy. So many businesses here have been affected. And I know that because obviously I'm here on the ground. I'm talking to different people who are doing business at the moment, and they've told me that, they're not running to full capacity. Things are struggling quite a bit. They're just sort of ticking over, being able to sort of pay the rents and sort of staff costs, so that when, like, the hope is that when, COVID sort of dies down a bit, then they'll be able to get back on their feet. That's the plan. That's the hope. I'm seeing more of you guys join. Thank you so much, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, please do go ahead and smash that red subscribe button and join the Visionary family. Please do go ahead and make sure you like this live stream if you're here watching. If you have watched quite a bit of my content and you think I'm doing a fantastic job, go ahead and give me a thumbs up for this video. Guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Lady Visionary, same as my channel. I also have a business Instagram that is Twin Lakes Recreational Island. So go ahead and follow me over there. Please do let me know where you guys are listening from. Please do let me know where you guys are listening from. Also, guys, a lot of you guys know I'm doing various projects. I've started a pilot farming project. We've also got the Africa Rising Funds, where I'm supporting young people here in Rwanda in business, supporting them financially, giving them a kickstart, giving them that extra bit of support. So the support I get from you guys is so paramount, because it helps me to basically maneuver and do a lot of what I'm doing here on the ground. So yeah, please do go ahead and support if you can. Yeah, the Africa Rising Fund is on GoFundMe. We've also got like the PayPal details. You guys can also support me via Patreon. So all those details are below in the description bar. Shout out to one of you guys who have supported the farm. Recently this week, we have been like finishing the goat houses, should I say, so they can be a little bit more comfortable. And then the plan is that we're going to introduce rabbits and chickens. I'm seeing more of you guys join. Hello and welcome. Don't go anywhere. This is all about business this evening. I am here for about an hour. So you guys, if you have questions, please do go ahead and throw them in the comment section. But I'm basically talking about a couple of business ideas that you can start here in Rwanda. Okay. Guys, for those of you guys who don't know, because obviously I run consultations for those people who are thinking about relocating and investing here in Rwanda. And, those people who have gone through a consultation with me can testify. in regards to how effective that has been with their, with regards to helping them with decision making and things like that. Many people have asked about buying land, the process of buying land. So I've been able to provide very useful information. Also, I have a video here on my channel that goes through the process of buying land here in Rwanda. Many of you guys want to know things like, if I'm coming to Rwanda, what are the rental prices? What are the good areas to maybe find a house? Many want to know about schools because they're bringing their children here. Many want to know about opportunities here on the ground. What is it like during lockdown? So I'm able to provide a lot of information with regards to relocating and investing. Many of you guys ask about, I may not be able to come now, but is it a good time maybe to come buy land? And then later on, I can build my project. So many questions that you guys have from the diaspora, wanting to know information that's going to prove to be useful to help you with your decision making and relocating and investment process. So yeah, guys, I offer consultations. The consultations are paid. It's a very small cost. It's not very expensive. So these consultations normally happen via Zoom, and they usually last just 1 hour. Obviously, they do tend to go over because I'm a little bit flexible with that. So you can book your consultations if that's something that you're interested in. All the details are down below in the description bar, but you can send me an email at projecthealtha@gmail.com. That's projecthealtha@gmail.com. And basically, we can set up a consultation to your convenience. So do go ahead and consider that. This week, I also announced that I had several plots available for sale here in the Northern Province. Quite a few of you guys reached out to me. One of the plots have been secured by a deposit. So that's one of our 500 square meters have been secured. So I have only got one left. Okay, and the plot on the island is still available. So again, if you guys are interested in any of those plots to invest, and I must say the plots that were in Musanze, which is not on the island, they are near a university, so it's a very good investment opportunity. Students are looking for good quality housing, so if you can, build something that can accommodate many students, then you will definitely get a good return on your investment. Please do let me know where you guys are listening in from. I'd really appreciate that. I'm going to greet you guys, and then we're just going to go into the different ideas that I'm seeing here that would be useful for you guys who are coming and thinking about, what are the ways I can sustain myself and my family whilst I'm here? Because, many of us are making the decision to leave a paid job in Europe or the US and coming to the continent to find our feet. And that is not an easy thing to do. Many of us have been comfortable with our monthly salaries. So, you feel a bit uneasy leaving your paid job, your salary job, coming to the continent and finding that, you have to now adapt and find new ways of doing things and new ways of trying to get through this life on the continent, which is amazing. And I had a consultation today. It was really, 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 really productive. And even when I have these consultations, I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much. And as I said, people can testify that the consultations are very, very useful, extremely useful. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. That's why I'm offering my platform. I want people to make informed decisions because, it can be a lot moving from one place where you've been used to all your life and then coming to another place where you're not familiar with the atmosphere, you're not familiar with the language. So the consultations allow you, they're basically directed by yourselves. You ask all the questions, all your concerns, and I basically give you as much information as possible so that you can make an informed decision instead of getting up, leaving, coming to the continent and realizing, oops, you didn't plan properly because you were not informed. So that's where I sort of fill the gap. So do go ahead and book a consultation with me. All the information is down below in the description box. Let's see who we have in the building. Let's see who we have in the building. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and greet you guys. I'm seeing lots of comments. I'm going to go ahead and greet you guys. Bear with me, guys. So we're going to get stuck into this. As I said, I'm only here for an hour. I will send out the live stream link. So if anybody wants to come in and just have a chat, if you guys have any ideas with regards to business, if anyone is actually in Rwanda right now and exploring different business options and you want to come in and talk to the audience, please do feel free. If you're, in the US or in Europe and you think, well, Lady Visionary, I have a good idea that I'd like to, speak to the people, then I will open up the lines and you guys can come in and talk to us, because it's not just about me giving information, but also about what we can learn from each other. Okay, so this is a platform where we learn and we grow together. So let me just go through and talk to you guys. We got Esther in the building. Hi, and how you doing? How you doing? Saying hey, hello, Lady Visionary. Hello to you. I know you're one of my regulars. Thank you so much for joining me today on this live. Yo, that's MedJ. MedJ is one of my regulars as well. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you show me on this channel. I appreciate that. Kidane is in the building. Hello, Lady Visionary from Ethiopia. Oh my goodness. So many different people from all walks of life, from all around the world that watches my channel. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all the love. Okay. Medjay saying best surprise of the night so far. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. VBD is in the building. Visionary. Hello, Lady Visionary. Greetings from the Netherlands. Finally catching you live. Hello, hello, and welcome. I strive local. Peace from Oakland. CA family and are coming to visit in March. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Hope to see you. Welcome to Rwanda. Yes, watching from Geneva, the cold, cold Geneva. Wow. Kidane is saying you are the best of the so-called diaspora returnees. I like your seriousness, your focus, objective, etc. Congrats. Thank you so much. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying my best in terms of being as transparent as I can, showing you guys as much of my journey as I can. And just giving as much information as I can, because as I said, relocating and investing in another country, a new country, a country that very little about in terms of not being on the ground, and thinking about coming, relocating from Europe, from the US. I need to give you guys as much information as possible. Again, when you are informed, you can make a better decision, and I believe your transition will be a lot smoother. Hence why I'm here giving information to you guys. Sizzle's Diaries in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings, everyone. Hello, host. Hi, and welcome. Right, Kidani's asking how much. Okay, the plot on the island, how big and how much? Very interested. So the plot on the island, so that is it. The plot is in Brera district, and the size of the plot, it's a small plot. It's 375 square meters. However, the view is absolutely astonishing, amazing, breathtaking. And even though the square meters is small, you can, if you utilize the space well, you can build something very beautiful, whether it's going to be a holiday home or whether it's just going to be something that you can offer different people from around the world to just come, stay, relax, enjoy island life, enjoy mingling with the people, all of that stuff. So it depends on your vision and what you see, what opportunities you see within that plot. But yeah, don't just think of the plot, just think about the whole island and the experience and everything. You can on on that island, they do banana bear making. So there's lots of cultural experiences as well that you can offer if you take on this plot. We have Ruby um, listening in from Canada. JJ Jr., thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, thank you. Hi, hope you're good. Have you looked into African new trade agreement? Any inside knowledge regarding this? Okay, so I don't know enough about this if I'm totally honest, but now that you've mentioned it, I will take a closer look at that. Um, yeah, because I know obviously with a lot of like African countries and like Europe and the US, there's a lot of incentive in terms of reduced taxes, but I'm not up to date, if I'm honest, on the latest policy, and I will check it out. But thank you so much, Junior, for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. We got ATM in the building and listening in from North Carolina, US. Okay, where am I now? Like, I always mess up the screen, guys. And we got Kennard in the building. Hi from Birmingham, UK. I was living in Birmingham before I moved here um, to Rwanda, but I spent most of my life actually, because I only lived in Birmingham for 2 years. I spent most of my life in London, so I'm a bit of a Londoner girl, but anyway, scratch that. I'm on the continent and yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm listening from I wish I was in Kigali right now. Kigali or Rwanda? Come on. As I keep saying that, guys, Rwanda is not only Kigali. Like, Kigali is amazing. Don't get me wrong. Kigali is clean. Like, people love Kigali. There's lots to do. But just think about other areas. And that's why I'm putting out so many videos, or trying to put out so many videos with regards to the northern province where I am currently based. Because, yeah, I want you guys to also explore different parts of Rwanda. Rwanda has 5 different regions or provinces, and yeah, there's just explore the different provinces and the different possibilities. Don't just think Kigali, because Rwanda is more than just Kigali. Okay. We've got the shapes of things to come. Hello from New York. Hello to you. I don't think I have seen you here on the channel. So if you're new, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate that. Guys, if any of you guys are here and not yet subscribed, please do go ahead and smash that red subscribe button. Very much appreciated. Do make sure that when you come in, just give me a thumbs up. That's enough. It's absolutely free. And obviously you can support my work and everything that I'm doing by sending a super chat every time I am live. Much appreciated, guys. Yes. VBD, yes, I think you make the best content for us in the diaspora. Thank you so much. I try. Oh my God, sometimes I'm like, is this good enough? But I try to put out the information, because even if it's useful to 1 or 2 people, that's enough. Okay. Esther is saying, Lady Visionary, please, with your time management skills, keep it up. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, is it Omaleka is listening in from New York. Enjoying your family journey. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello and welcome. I see more of you guys joining, and we're having a business conversation today. It's all about businesses that you can start right now here in Rwanda during this pandemic. Okay. I have quite a lot of information concerning the Africa Free Trade. I can easily volunteer if you want. Fantastic. I will send out the link very, very shortly. Bear with me. I really enjoy your enthusiasm and generosity. Oh, thank you so much, Ruby. I really appreciate that. Rain Fog, great content listening from, Cameroon. Oh, wow. Oh, you are doing extremely well. I'm trying. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Um, Ruby is saying, how long is the drive from your area to Kigali? So that's approximately 2 hours from Musanze, where I'm based. to Kigali, about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. Esther, I prefer the northern province of Rwanda, Lake Kivu, absolutely beautiful. The Twin Lakes, Lake Rohondo, and Lake, uh, God, Lake Brera. Yeah, Lake Rohondo and Lake Brera. If you are in Rwanda, please come and visit this region. Please come and see Lake Kivu, which is next to Goma, and also come and visit Lady Visionary here in Nova Province. Let's go and view the lakes, Lake Rohondo and Lake Brera. On saying that, obviously, I have the Rwanda Meetup tour. That's where you just come to the Northern Province, and we do a tour for 3 days. You go and see the lakes, the Twin Lakes. You also go to I take you to Lake Kivu. We tour a little bit around Mosanzi. You have a 3 night hotel stay with breakfast included, and we talk all things business, advice, and relocating. So that is a package I'm offering. So if you are interested in that, please do send me an email. That the cost of that is $300. You will be picked up in a luxury car in Kigali, and then you will also be dropped off in Kigali at the end of your trip. So you can reach out to me by email if you're coming to Rwanda and you're interested in the Rwanda Meetup tour, which is going to be in the northern province of Rwanda, because I want people to explore a bit more of Rwanda and not just thinking about Kigali, to just really broaden your horizon, just think more of the possibilities that are here. Alicha. Okay, sorry about that. My Igbo name from my husband. Oh, okay. Please do go ahead and like the stream if you haven't already. Support Lady Visionary by giving this video or this live stream a thumbs up. I'm going to send out the link very shortly. I haven't even gone into the business ideas, guys. Let me go into that before I send out the link. I have been here before. I've just never commented before. More of a listener and observe, unless I feel like I have something of substance to contribute. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, this is a free platform. Just, if you have anything to share, don't hold back. Just share it with us, because there's something that we can all learn from being here. Kerry-Ann, any new information for me about those calcareous soil? I was wondering about Northern Province, because I need to know where the limestones are located in order to price the market. Okay, Medjay, please send me an email with regards to this, and we can talk more about that. Kidane, it will be useful to know what entrepreneur business will benefit most. Okay, right, guys, let's get started. Okay. So, as I said, so many of you guys send me messages about different business ideas. Right now, like Rwanda is, because of the pandemic with regards to COVID, and also, yeah, you guys will say pandemic. Sometimes you guys send me messages, oh, Karen, it's not a pandemic, it's a pandemic. Okay, whichever you choose to identify it. But, this current situation is having a negative impact on the economy, negative impact on a lot of businesses right now. Okay, and I've been on the ground, I've been doing my research, and I've been talking to different business owners to find out what are the challenges here and how they're managing to survive. So many people have had to adapt their businesses. So many people have closed down businesses and started new businesses to adapt to the current climate and to be able to survive and to be able to maintain their livelihoods. Okay, so it has been very, very challenging here. Especially, again, the tourism industry has been impacted significantly. Like, with regards to Rwanda, they had like a vision and a plan with regards to increasing the level of tourism. A lot of marketing had gone into gaining more tourists, more tourism, and that's been impactful in terms of driving up business and helping the economy. They were aiming also to become like a conference hub, and because of also the pandemic and not so much people are traveling to Rwanda like they were planning to. So obviously a lot of businesses, a lot of hotels, and etc have been significantly affected by COVID. Okay, so let's get to the point. What ideas do I think are, or from my research, I can see as viable businesses that can, bring in return on your investments? Okay, so and this is not just coming from like my own thoughts, it's coming from research that I've done here physically on the ground, and also looking at Rwanda's 2050 vision plan. That's the Kigali vision plan for Rwanda. So many of you guys know that the president of Rwanda is Paul Kagame, and he's obviously has a very clear vision for the country in terms of infrastructure and other developments. And you can really see that when you're on the ground. I've been coming to Rwanda since 2014, and I can see how much Rwanda is developing and trying to developing all around the country, not just in Kigali. There's lots of works happening outside of Kigali, and that's why I say, guys, don't just think about Kigali when you're thinking about relocating here or investing here, but also think about the other provinces as well outside of Kigali. Explore and really broaden your horizon in terms of what opportunities are out there. And let's stretch it even further. If you're thinking about doing business here, Rwanda is located in the eastern region of Africa, where you've got like Burundi, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Congo. So thinking about when you're doing business, maybe you can think about how your business can reach further into the markets around the Eastern African region as well. So a first idea I would bring to you guys is real estate. So coming back to sort of the Kigali Vision 2050, Kigali itself, the population is said to be increasing, but what is a challenge right now is meeting the demand in terms of the rental market, affordable rental markets for people. So if you had enough investment to invest in like properties and building apartments, structures, that would be a very viable business that will bring you a lot in terms of return on your investment. It's a big one. Maybe you can buy a plot of land, and if you have the capacity to build upwards and building apartments in Kigali that are affordable with all the necessary amenities, that would be a very good business idea. And that's again from my research and just being in Kigali and just looking at the market in terms of real estate and what's available. Kigali can be quite pricey in terms of like renting properties. Again, so we need more affordable options. So that's just options, because yeah, so that's something that definitely, if you have the capacity to, then that's something that you can think about. You can think about partnering with others in order to build like homes, affordable homes for people. So that is a very good business idea if you have the means, if you have the capacity. See, let's have a look at your comments. Sorry, let's have a look at your comments before I continue on to the next business idea. So Esther is saying, please, Lady Visionary, do you know any reliable shipping agent in Rwanda that would be helpful for those of in the diaspora, those of us in the diaspora? Yes, I do. So you have Gorilla Limited here in Rwanda. So that's Gorilla Limited. So that's a shipping company myself that I have used in the past, and the process has been quite good, quite easy. Gorilla Limited is a shipping company here in Rwanda that you can use. They've been very reliable, and I've been happy with the service that I've received from them. So that is a company that I can recommend for the diaspora, because I have personally used that for myself and for shipping my goods. Okay, I'm seeing more of you guys join. Hello and welcome. If you're new, please do go ahead and smash on that red subscribe button. We're here talking about business that you can start here in Rwanda if you're thinking about relocating and investing. So business ideas that are viable, that, you know, some of these ideas as well, that, well, the next few ideas don't require like a large amount of capital, but you are kind of guaranteed a larger return on your investment, should I say. Okay, Kidane is saying it depends on the country, location of the source and destination. Can you tell us how much the taxes are if you have a business in Rwanda? All of that really depends. Yeah, all of that really depends on the type of business that you're doing, and obviously your income as well. Like, yeah, your income. Obviously, they look at income and expenditure and all of that. So it depends on your business and how much your business is profitable, how much you're making. So that's how things are calculated. So I can't give like a specific figure, I'm afraid. But the taxes here, to be honest, in Rwanda, a lot of people complain because the taxes are high. We got JJ Jr. saying, exciting times, lots of admiration for the likes of Lady Visionary for relocating and making it happen. Thank you so much. As I'm making it look easy sometimes, it's not so easy. That there's a lot of work that goes on the ground. You know, it's either when you're here, to be honest, relocating is a case of sinking or swimming. Like, and if you're not informed, if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not willing to work hard here, then you will find yourself sinking and, you know, thinking, well, I'm just going to throw in the towel. So that's why, you know, videos like these are very informative. And also it helps if you come on the ground and explore for yourself, and then you're able to make a decision from information that you've gathered, not just like through the internet, through videos like mine, but because you've actually come on the ground and you gathered that information for yourself. Tanzania is where my roots are. Tanzania, I was there a few months ago. Sorry, I was there in December. Yeah, I was there in December, just gone. Tanzania, I was just exploring Tanzania, Zanzibar, the opportunities that are there. There's lots of opportunities in Tanzania. I was even thinking about different, like, how I could potentially connect my business ideas. A lot and lot. There are a lot of opportunities there as well. And I personally enjoyed Tanzania, but for me, I prefer Rwanda. Okay, Kidane is saying junior entrepreneurship is quite complex and diverse. Import, expert, manufacturing services. E.g., in Rwanda, the best would be manufacturing. Hope. Sorry, but what happened? Okay. Sorry, I'm losing. Hope I'm not encroaching on Lady Visionary. No, 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 you're not. Come on, just share information. That's why we're here, sharing information. I want you guys to about that, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know, I lost connection for a bit. So yeah, I was saying I really want you guys to be as interactive as you can be in the comment section. Okay. So please do be interactive. That really helps. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, don't get me wrong, a healthy touristic economy is a must for any developing countries. But when all your economy roots around the tourism, that's monogamous strategy mistake. Rwanda needs industrialization. So at the moment, I know that Rwanda is working on their strategy in terms of trying to build their economy, because obviously, as I said, Rwanda has been significantly impacted like so many other countries. And so they're finding different strategies and ways to stabilize the economy. Anything with gorilla in its name sounds so freaking cool. Oh, I'm seeing more of you guys join. Hello, guys, and welcome. We're here talking business here in Rwanda. As I said, so many of you guys reach out to me in terms of what business ideas you know, you think, well, I think that are viable that you guys can do when you relocate here. So that's why I've decided to do this live. That hopefully will be informative for you guys thinking about doing business here. Yeah. Okay, thanks for recommendation on the shipping to Rwanda. You're most welcome. And we got Patrick in the building saying hello, hello, and welcome. So let's get on to the next business idea. So I talked about real estate, guys. And the next one, so anything sort of agribusiness is a very good business. Like during this time, like food, everybody needs to eat, right? So I'm finding that that is a very, very good business strategy, a business idea, agribusiness. So one of like I've been exploring this as well, and one other idea I can suggest is fish farming, guys. Fish farming. Here in Rwanda, obviously, it's landlocked. We only like we just have lakes. We have various lakes in Rwanda. It's landlocked, so obviously it's challenging sometimes with like shipping and things like that. That's why some people would say, oh, they prefer Tanzania because Tanzania is surrounded by the Indian Ocean. Like there's so many opportunities with regards to the fish farming industry, but here in Rwanda there is a lack in terms of fish farming, but there's a really big need for fish farming. And the reason why I'm suggesting also this idea is because it requires a low capital investment and the returns are huge. I visited other fish farms, but they tend to do them on a very small scale. So if you have the capacity to do fish farming on a large scale, definitely that would be a very good idea. And the thing about the fish farming idea is something that you can potentially start within 2 weeks. If you have the land, then within 2 weeks you can start your fish farm. It's that easy, providing that you have all the information in terms of where you're going to get the fish from, and where you're going to get the fish from, where what land you're going to use, etc. Because obviously you would need to dig what's it called, the fish ponds, etc. So fish farming is a very good business idea. Again, as I said, it requires a low capital investment. Like you can start fish farming with as little as 1,000 US dollars. That's very little investment. And like within a couple of months, you can see your returns. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that was an idea with regards to businesses that you can do here in Rwanda. I talked about real estate. I've just mentioned fish farming as well. Also, guys, poultry farming. Also, let me just go back. When you're thinking about fish farming, you're not just thinking again about the market here in Rwanda. Yes, there is a demand for fish here in Rwanda, but also the Congolese, they love fish. There's a high demand for fish. So if you're targeting the Rwandan market, also think about targeting the Congolese market, because it's even a bigger market than the market here in Rwanda. So you can just imagine a low capital investment with a high return on your investment. Okay, so fish farming is a very, very good business idea. Okay, the next business idea I'm going to talk about is poultry farming, but specifically poultry farming for eggs. Right now, the government of Rwanda has a strategy to try to encourage people to invest in poultry farming. Right now, I believe Rwanda so there is a high demand for eggs, but they're not meeting the capacity. A lot of the poultry farming for eggs, that's been done on a very small scale. So you have many farmers who are farming on a very, very small scale. It's not able to meet the demand. So even right now, some of the eggs that Rwandans are eating are being imported from Uganda. Okay, so if and again, I spoke to a business owner who's doing the poultry farming in eggs, and he told me that you only again have to have roughly around 1,000 US dollars to start a poultry business, guys. I was like, what? He said, yeah, you don't need a lot of money. You can just like start small and invest and grow your business, and you can start that with about 1,000 US dollars. So again, a low capital investment with a possibility of higher return. So that's poultry farming for eggs. Of it, like I would talk about poultry farming for like so you got boilers and layers. So layers for the eggs and boilers for meats. The challenge is finding the market for those boilers, because a lot of hotels have been impacted and by the pandemic. People are not using restaurants and things like they used to. So that's why at the moment I haven't suggested the boiler chickens, but the broiler chickens. But if things start to improve with regards to the pandemic, and more people are coming for conferences and business meetings, and more people are coming with regards to tourism, then that is something that also needs to be considered, because again, there will be a demand, and again, they're not able to meet capacity. But definitely I see the poultry farming, specifically the layers, because even here in Musanze, sometimes you're trying to find eggs and you can't find any eggs. So there's a high demand, and the capacity is not being met. That demand is not being met. Okay, so that is an area, if you were looking to invest in poultry farming specifically for layers, is a very good business idea. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for a moment, and then I am going to just go through some of your comments, and then I'm going to share one or two more ideas. So do stick with me. Okay, Med J is in the building. He's saying, oh yeah, agribusiness is a slam dunk in Rwanda. By the way, Karen, you should definitely consider the idea of having pecan trees on your property. Just saying. Fish farming, but also tiger shrimp farming as well. So yummy. I think that's being done here in Rwanda by a Chinese company. Definitely is something that's needed. Again, that falls under fish farming. There is a demand, there's a market. So, but then again, it's only been done on a very small scale. It's not meeting the demand. So if that's something that you think that you can do, you have the capital to invest. Again, as I said, it's a low capital investment. You can start small and then slowly expand. Again, this is a business that you can start with around 1,000 US dollars, providing you have the land and you also have people on the ground who know what they're doing, and then you have security to protect your investment. Please do go ahead and smash on that red subscribe button, guys. If you're new, please do smash the like button if you're enjoying the conversation so far. Please do consider supporting Lady Visionary and her projects, and my project, I'm saying her. Please do consider supporting my projects by sending out a super chat. We also have PayPal, so you can support the Africa Rising Investment Funds, where I'm supporting young people here in Rwanda in business. You can support me via Patreon. That's where I'm sharing different information and business advice, and you have access to me there to ask away in terms of like any questions you have regards to business and relocating and what would be a great investment idea. You also, guys, have the Rwanda Development Board, which has a list of areas of investment. So you can go ahead and look at the Rwanda Development Board website, where you can gather more information in terms of the different areas that require investments here in Rwanda. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Yes, Kidane is saying, and fish farm grows in its environment. Quite a smart idea. It's a very smart idea. I visited a cooperative not too long ago. I saw what they're doing. They're growing like tilapia and carp fish, and these carp fish they grow so big, and they sell them by the kilo. So I was like, wow, this is an amazing idea. And also, what's good about fish farming is that they don't require a lot of feed, so you don't end up spending so much on feeds, which is great. And then you can set up different ways in which you can be economical. I've seen people build like rabbit cages, uh, and put rabbits over the ponds to help into reducing the cost of feeding the fish. So yeah, that's a good idea, because the drop-ins from the rabbits goes into the pond and helps basically to feed the fish, again cutting down on your costs, and sort of improving or increasing your returns. Okay. Do you guys have any questions with regards to what I'm saying right now? Please do go ahead and send out your questions if you have any questions. For those of you guys who are joining, I am just talking about different business ideas with regards to investing right now. So many of you guys send me messages in terms saying, what can you do here in Rwanda when you relocate and invest? And this live is basically an opportunity for you guys to listen and learn in terms of what ideas you guys can invest in, because obviously I spoke about different ideas when I was in the UK, but now I'm on the ground. I'm doing a lot of research for myself, and also I want to share that information for you guys. I'm doing it, guys, for free. I'm not charging you anything. Should I charge you guys? Okay, let's have a look what you're saying in the comments. Carps are massive, but taste horrible apparently. Well, to be honest, I've never tasted carp fish. I've tasted obviously tilapia, depending on how, like grilled tilapia, and also catfish. Catfish I've eaten from the lakes here in Rwanda, and I'm telling you, grilled or like when you do it with a stew, absolutely tasty. I believe that it's the way that it's cooked. Rukundo is in the building saying, hello, Lady Visionary. Hello to you too. And welcome to the live chat where we're just basically discussing different business ideas that you can do here and now. That these business ideas, apart from the real estate one, require a low capital investment, and the possibilities in terms of returns are very high. The main category I'm talking about is basically agribusiness. Okay, so I've just spoken about um, poultry farming as well. Again, if you're thinking about this being an idea for business, I'm telling you guys to not only think about the Rwandan market, but also think about the Eastern African community and how you can stretch your business and even sell your eggs to other countries in the region. So as I said, there's a drive by the government right now to increase egg productivity or egg production here in Rwanda, because currently they're not meeting demands. And also there's strategies to try and get children and more people to eat eggs, which gives obviously the proteins and helps with nutrition, because there's issues around nutrition, especially for young children here in Rwanda. So that's why the government is also encouraging that there's a strategy to try to increase egg production here in Rwanda. Okay, I'm also going to talk about pig farming. I know some of you guys maybe would not like this idea, but I have a friend who is doing this business idea. She started um, a piggery farm, or a couple of years ago, and the business, even during the pandemic, yes, it has been impacted, but the business is still striving. Pigs give birth to like quite a few numbers of pigs, like 3 4 at a time, and then they obviously grow very big over time, and again you sell them you sell those according to the kilo. A lot of people who are doing piggery farming here are not just targeting the Rwanda market, but also targeting the Eastern African markets, such as Congo as well. A lot of the people here actually who are doing this type of business have told me that a lot of their markets is coming from Congo. Okay, so yeah, this is a very good business idea. Again, if you have the capital to invest, but again, piggery farm, you don't need um, a very high investment. Again, about 3,000 US dollars would be sufficient to start a piggery business. There's a high demand, and the market, when you're thinking about the market, again, it's not just about Rwanda, but places like other countries outside of Rwanda, such as Congo. Right. What else do I have to say about the piggery farm? Yeah, so um, obviously pigs eat a lot. Pigs eat a lot, and was an advice that I gave to my friend, which has now implemented it, and she's seeing a difference that's making to her business and the profits. Basically, through my research, I found um, that the feeds for pigs and some other animals can be quite costly here. So if you're able to process your own feeds and feed your animals, then that's a better way to reduce your cost, because feeds can be expensive here in Rwanda. So my friend has started implementing that on a piggery farm, and she's loving it. She's absolutely loving it because it is saving her money and increasing her profits. Guys, let me know if you have any questions. Please do give me a thumbs up if you think that this live is useful to you. Please do go ahead and smash that like button. Please subscribe here if you're new. Please support Lady Visionary with a super chat. Support my projects, the Africa Rising Investment Funds. Again, I do consultations for anybody who is interested in relocating and investing, and you want to go into a little bit more detail with regards to your specific case, then you can go ahead and send me an email. All the details are down below in the description bar, and we can set up a Zoom consultation and go through in depth about your case, about your investment and relocation journey. Okay. I'm going to read through some more of your comments. Yes, Rukunda, that's true. That Congolese people definitely love their fish. And when I was in Tanzania, actually, because obviously there's a large fish market in Tanzania. As you know, Tanzania is surrounded by the Indian Ocean. People are fishing. There's so much. There's feel like when I was there, it's unlimited fish, literally unlimited. And I was eating fish almost every day in Tanzania. I just loved it. A lot of fresh fish. And someone there was telling me, or a few people was telling me that a lot of the fish is being sort of exported to the Congolese market because there's such a high demand for fish, especially dried fish in the Congo. There's a high demand for that. There's definitely a market, and definitely there is money in fish farming and dried fish, because Congolese people, they love, love, love dried fish. Dried fish, plain dried fish with spices, herbs, you name it. The Congolese love their fish. Okay, guys, she's from Jamaica. If she's telling you that Rwanda's catfish tastes delicious, go ahead with your eyes closed and don't forget to subscribe and like her videos. Medjay, thank you so much for the support. Really do appreciate it. Do Rwandans consume goat milk or cheese nowadays? Rwandans do consume cheese, but not a lot. But goat milk, yes, is consumed, but more so cow's milk. Rwandans love cow's milk. And that brings me on to my next business idea, because I've got them written down. They're in no particular order, by the way, but I've got them written down because sometimes I go talk and talk and talk, and then I miss my points or I don't relate all the information. So I have some bullet points jot down. So yeah, Rwandans love their milk. There's a very high demand for milk. And as many of you guys know, that I started a small poultry. So I started a small farm, and I've got cows on that farm. They're giving a lot of milk, milk that I drink, that I give my boys. Yeah, so there's a very, very high demand for milk. So again, obviously cows are a little bit more pricey, so you need a higher amount of capital, more capital to invest in this business. But definitely there is a very high demand for milk. Okay, so again, milk, selling milk, cows for milk, cows for meat. There is a demand for that here in Rwanda, right? There is a big demand. And at certain points, the prices, especially during the dry season, towards like June, July, the cost of milk goes up. Yeah, and this because it's very difficult to get milk because of the dry season. The cows tend to produce, the productivity lessens a bit, and there's a high demand, and so that drives up the cost. So cows for milk and meat, that is a very, very good business here in Rwanda. Let's see if I missed anything out. I have just one more business idea, guys, that I'm going to share. I'm just going to go through your comments, and then I will share that last business idea with you guys. But obviously, there's a lot more. As I said, you can go onto the Rwanda Development Board website, where you can find a list of different areas of investments. But for now, what I'm seeing on the ground, because a lot has been impacted by the pandemic, these are ideas that I think that, coming here, relocating to Rwanda, you can get yourself started almost immediately. Okay. Seeing some of your comments. Okay. Okay, right. So the last business idea I have for you guys, and as I said, I will be sending out the link for anybody who thinks, you have ideas to discuss with the platform, the people who are watching. And this idea I've already started. Many of you guys have seen these animals. This next idea is goat farming. Goat farming is a very viable business. Again, a low capital investment with a possible ability for higher returns. I spoke with the Rwanda Agricultural business. Again, a lot of these agricultural businesses or agribusinesses are done on a very small scale. And this man was telling me that if you can do goat farming on a very, very large scale, you would make some real good money. And recently I did a video where I visited a goats farm in Bogasera district region, which is closer towards Kigali, and I was saying that you can earn over 50,000 US dollars a year from just goat farming if you do it well. Okay, but there's a need, there's a demand, but the capacity right now is not meeting demand. So again, this is a business that literally you can start within 2 weeks of arriving here in Rwanda, providing you have all the information. It is a business that you can start within 2 weeks, and with a turnover and this is just from selling the goats. This is just from selling the goats. This is like the salary that I've spoken about, like the sorry, the profits. So I said 50,000 US dollars per year. That's just through selling the goats. That doesn't factor in the cost of the manure. So you can obviously sell the manure here in Rwanda as well, because people use it for different things, especially like farming, agriculture, planting different fruits and vegetables. People use that to cultivate. What was my other point? So yes, and goat manure is something that is on high demand. Like people want it because it's better than cow manure. It helps with growing the produce a lot better. So yeah, guys, goat farming is, you know, a route to, you know, sustaining yourself here on the continent. And as I said, you don't need a lot of investment. This man told me that he started with like 2 goats, roughly around there. He started with like 2, 3 goats. What? 2, 3 goats. That's like under what you can get 2, 3 goats here in Rwanda for like under $100. Okay, or depending on the type of goats, actually. So let's say, yeah, so depending on the type of goats, you can start with approximately $200, 2 or 3 goats. What, guys? This is a great investment. I've started investing with regards to goat farming. I currently own about 17 goats, and we're expecting some of the goats to deliver again within the next few months. Last week, 2 of the goats delivered. So we have 2 newborns on the farm at the moment. Very, very exciting times. So yeah, guys, let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to open up the floor right now to anybody who wants to come in and have a chat with regards to different business ideas. So we want to keep it strictly business related this evening. It's evening here in Rwanda. It's 11 o'clock, guys. It's 11 o'clock. So we are rounding up soon. Because I was only planning to be on here just for 1 hour to basically tell you guys about the different business ideas that you can start here in Rwanda in 2021. You can start literally as you hit the ground within 2 weeks, I would say. Someone is saying, I like goats and would wind up eating them. Right. So, Medjay, you're asking about the state contractor process. I don't really know enough about that. Yeah, I don't really know enough about that, but I can find out for you. Just send me an email. Yeah, you know, goats, I love goats, but then being a Jamaican, I also love curry goats, brochettes. They do a lot of brochettes here. So that's like barbecued, grilled goat meat with onions. Love, love, love that. Do you have pet goats? I guess like, yeah, I have got a lot of goats. As I said, I've got 17 goats on the farm right now. Goat brochettes. Yeah, Rwandans, they love their goat brochettes. Again, that's why if you're doing goat farming, selling the goats for breeding, selling the goat for meat, selling the goats for milk. So yeah, it's a very good opportunity. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. Hopefully this was informative. As I said, there's so many different ideas, but I just thought, you know, these are some good ideas, some good nuggets I'd just like to let you guys be aware of. Especially if you're struggling, you want to come to Rwanda, you want to come here, but you're struggling in terms of business ideas. I'm on the ground and I'm seeing that these business ideas, there's huge opportunities for investments on your returns. And these are businesses that don't require such a large amount of capital to get started. Because people always talk about what type of capital will I need, you know? So, you know, hopefully you found this very, very useful. Do let me know in the comment section. Please do go ahead and smash that thumbs up button if you have found it useful. Guys, I did send out the link, so you can go ahead and click on that if there's anything you want to share. Again, any questions that you want to ask in relation to business, then you can come on the live and speak to the people. Information shared on Facebook, African Pan Daily TV and Hebrew Sphere. Keep up the great work. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God, the love is real. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Jimna, how is the electricity over there? Right, guys, to be honest, like in Kigali, I don't experience power cuts, but I'm finding here in the northern province where I am in Musanze, the you can have power cuts once or twice per day. Okay. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. What type of business could you run from far if you can't make the move yet? Whew, guys, it's so difficult. It's really challenging with regards to investing if you're not here on the ground. I'm not going to lie. Like the best, one of the best like strategy if you can invest here is to like maybe buy land, because instead of having your money in the bank, and you know the interest rate is very low, like considering the market and considering how Rwanda is developing, if you invest your money in land, you will get a greater return. You will get good returns on your investments with regards to investing in land. And that's something I've encouraged a lot of my friends to do that are doing here in Rwanda. I know people who have invested even some years ago and are selling their land for higher profits. So, or a higher price. So they're getting real good profits on the land. So if you can invest in land, that's the best way, because also finding people that you trust, it's challenging, and what you don't want to do as well is send your money or trying to invest your money and you end up losing it. And I'm someone who really believes in like when you're investing, being here to really follow up with your investments. Otherwise, a lot of the times you can just end up losing your investments. But I think a safe investment as well, if you're trying to invest from far, is just to invest your money in land here or in property here in Rwanda. So real estate. Okay, guys, do go ahead and smash the like button if you're finding this useful. I really appreciate you guys being here. Really appreciate all the love and support I'm getting on my channel. If you guys, you guys have family and friends, I'm aiming to get to 3,500 subscribers. Please do get a family member or a friend to subscribe to my channel. Share my channel out there so more people can learn about Rwanda and what I'm doing here on the continent. Over here in Switzerland, cow manure is on high demand as well, but it's driving me nuts when neighboring French towns are spraying their fields with human waste. So gross. Wow. Very, Esther saying, very informative, valuable gems for business investment in our beautiful motherland, Africa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's all about sharing the information. I'm all about sharing, guys. Sharing is caring. Like, like while I'm on the ground and I'm running around, guys, best know I'm running around. I'm moving from place to place. I'm gathering information that's useful for me, but information that, um, although it's taking me time to gather, excuse me, guys, I don't want to be coughing all over this live. So really, excuse me. But thankfully, I have my water in my hand. But what I'm saying is that as I am gathering information on the ground, all I want to do, all I think about is like this information will be so useful to my subscribers, my supporters, and beyond. Right? We've got a guest in the building. Is it Will? Let's see. There we go. Hi, Will.
Hey, peace, Lady Visionary. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Yeah,
Where,
thank you for having me on.
oh, you're most welcome. Where are you listening in from, Will?
I'm actually from Oakland, California.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, it's about
So,
1:16 p.m. over here.
wow. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, past 11 p.m. over here. So it's way past my bedtime.
Yeah, you letting me know what my lifestyle is going to be like. I'm actually moving out there at the end of the year, so I'm looking forward to being out there.
Fantastic. What, you're coming out here in Rwanda?
Yeah, I'm coming out to Rwanda March 26th to visit, and then in August I'm coming to actually make the jump, make the move.
Fantastic. So what made you choose Rwanda? That's my first question. Like,
Mhm.
what attracted you to Rwanda?
I think there's so limited information that we end up getting about Africa on this side, and there's so many different levels in terms of just strategy to just limit us from what we're able to get access to. And so, from the research that I've been able to do so far, I found that Rwanda has been one of the more organized of continents at this point. just from what I can see from, YouTubers like yourself and other individuals that were, just been showing their journeys, and then watching people abroad in the greater areas of Africa, or not greater per se, but in the other areas of Africa, that would it just informed me enough to let me know that, in order for me to have a base level of safety, security, organization, for me to just be able to focus and develop in the areas that I'm looking to grow. I think that's what, guided me to Rwanda specifically.
Oh, fantastic. And I think it's great that you said that you're first coming to visit. That's something that I always encourage people to do is come, see how well you vibe with the country, see how well you feel like you would fit in, because Rwanda is not for everybody. Like it's for everybody, but not everybody will have the same feel, have the same vibe. So that's why I say come and visit. Maybe, visit some other countries if you can. Just come and visit and just like then you will know like how you fit in. If Rwanda is the place for you in terms of how your vibes in it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So in terms of business, that's what we're talking about here on the channel.
Hmm.
Is a business. That's what people, are worried about. What will I do when I become independent? What opportunities are available for me to do? What can I get started with almost immediately when I hit the ground? So what have you been thinking about in terms of business strategy, business ideas?
At the moment for myself, I have a business here in Oakland. It's called I Thrive Local. Am I coming through clearly for you? I just want to make sure because I'm hearing feedback.
Yes, great.
Okay, cool, cool. So my company is called I Thrive Local. It is about elevating brands by telling stories that their audience can feel, through the medium of video, and then running ads for those clients. One of the things that I found for myself and watching other videographers in this area become a bottleneck for them is video editing. And so my thought process is that because Rwanda, or maybe more specifically Kigali, has some better internet access. And so I can create a business between the videographers in America and the editors in Rwanda. And so I've started an institute here, just in beta, teaching people how to learn videography. And then I would like to do some of the same in Rwanda, teaching people how to learn editing, and then be able to find a way to give them a fair pay, because I heard that, or not heard, what I've researched is that it's about 95 cents an hour for the average pay in US. And so if I can give a fairer pay than that, and still be able to maintain some margin in that regard, I can then utilize that to invest in higher quality equipment, for both sides, but then also get a great lifestyle from that, and then look to invest in other things that are going on in the area. So that's kind of my plan at this point.
Sounds like a fantastic idea. You've got young people here on the ground who, you know, um, they want jobs, they're determined to work, but the opportunities are not there. So obviously, this would be something that provides that opportunity. And I know that this is an area that needs development in terms of like, editing and producing good quality videos for different brands. It's something that's really needed, and I feel like it's a service that people would want. And also like it's a service that you can provide from anywhere in the world, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So
So
there's
you won't lose your market per se in America, but obviously you gain more markets here as well. So I think
Yeah,
it's
absolutely. Yeah,
and
there's
that's also
tools.
market yourself as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, by leveraging the technologies that we have right now, there's systems called like NAS systems, which is pretty much like personal storage, cloud storage systems, and you can connect those and plug those into the internet and be able to send data through those systems and have redundancies to protect your storage. So there's a lot of different ways to expand on it, but the biggest goal is to be able to have a very large production company out there, and be able to create film and do that. But in order to be able to create film, you need to have budget to
Yes.
play with and to take risk on, because you're not always going to get your return back on your films. But the goal really is to be able to reshape the way that we're seeing Africa, and to be able to do it from the business and exposing businesses and elevating their brands. But the other way is to be able to create stories, and to be able to share these different stories. People don't may not know that aren't from America, but there was a American film that was one of the first films created that was focused on breaking down the perception of Black people. And I can't remember the name of it at the moment, but it was one of the ones that really shifted the way that white Americans saw Black Americans, and even around the world. So it's something that we can be able to take and leverage for our own selves to expand.
So do you have like a YouTube channel where you're showcasing your work, and where people can find you about your company, if they're here, and there'd be like different brands who are watching, that may be interested in your service. Do you have any details on that?
Absolutely. So right now, we're building out a new website. So you can check me out on Instagram at I Thrive Local without the E. So I think you might see it on your page. I'm not sure, but I Thrive Local without the E.
Comments as well. Just type it in the comments. Make sure you put the details in the comments. I'm open for you to share that information, and
Absolutely, I
I'll
will do.
Instagram as well. Okay, I've just lost Will, but Will, please do share all of that information in the comment section for anybody that will be interested to just check Will out. He's coming to Rwanda to explore and do business. His business sounds phenomenal. Another great business idea, which I believe will work here. Let's have a look. Okay, so Will is back.
Sorry about that, family. I pushed the wrong button. But yeah, I Thrive Local is where you can find me on Instagram, and then YouTube. It's the same, and we're just starting to build out everything and talk about our journey to transition to Rwanda. But you can see some of my content on there, and more to come.
Oh, fantastic. I will definitely be checking out your Instagram, following you on Instagram. Guys, those of you guys watching, please go ahead and support. Follow him on Instagram. You can send a link out in the for your YouTube in the comments. Please do go ahead and send that out so that people can support you, because that's what it's all about. It's not just about Lady Visionary and promoting myself. I also want this platform to be for all of us, who are doing great things, and want to showcase their work on this channel. So, we're more than happy to have you on the channel, Will, and definitely I'll be checking out your YouTube channel as well. So, is there anything else that you'd like to share? Any final things that you'd like to share with the audience?
No, I just want to say thank you for creating the platform. I appreciate you doing your thing. I look forward to supporting you. I got some drones I'm gonna bring with me. I got some 360 cameras I'm gonna bring with me, so we'll be able to
Oh,
do some.
because you want to bring in the drones and things like that. With because I know when Wardemai was last year, his drone got seized. So you have to have
Mm.
a license for that. So
Oh, that's cool. I
just
have one from here.
yeah, but Rwanda requires you to have
Ah,
to specific application, and so
okay.
that's why his drone was seized at the airport.
Mm.
Yeah, they always catch the drones. Nobody has got through with regards to drones so far. So please do look
Awesome.
into
Okay.
that,
Well, I
and
appreciate that.
make sure that you have the relevant permissions to avoid your drone getting seized. But his did get seized, but then they gave it to him when he got it back when he was leaving,
Okay,
and that's
cool.
because
I appreciate it.
prior to permission before bringing the drones in.
Yeah, I'll make sure I write some letters up and see how we can get the ball rolling on that. But there's some other things I'll be able to bring to create some great content for you and support with what you're doing. I think the collective contribution of our people working together is how we're gonna get it. So, we got to all do the best we can.
Fantastic. Most definitely. When you're here in Rwanda, or when you're, you're near coming, please just send me an email. And definitely, I'd like to link up with you. My email is down below in the description bar on any of my videos. So you can go ahead and reach out to me and see how we can connect when you're here on the ground. But I look forward to seeing you, meeting you in person.
Absolutely. Same. Peace, family.
Yeah. All right, then you take care and see you again soon. Please do come back.
I will. I'll holler at you.
All right, take care. All right, guys. Yeah, Will, please do send out your details again in the comment section so people can go ahead and follow you on Instagram and also support you on YouTube. Okay. Let's have a look and see what you guys have been saying. Please do go ahead and smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Please do go ahead and support Lady Visionary via Patreon. I'm on Patreon, PayPal, and obviously you guys can support me with a super chat or a super sticker. I'm seeing 26 of you guys in the building. Hey guys, I know some of you guys are just coming in, so welcome, welcome, welcome. We've been talking about some of the best business ideas to do during this pandemic. So obviously, if you're just coming in, you'll have to go back and listen to the live. It's very, very informative. So definitely go back and listen to the live when we're done. Don't leave just yet. Okay. Right. Let's have a look where right, I'm just going through to see what you guys are saying. VBD, can you tell us more? Okay, so we're having someone in the back. We've got peace in the building. Peace. Okay. Hello. Peace, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Oh, you know what? I better turn off my YouTube. Sorry about that. Yes, hi. Thanks for having me on. I know your focus is purely about business today, but I know you have a nonprofit where you're trying to help young people in Rwanda. And I was thinking, there's so many ways that people can work remotely right now. What about thinking about having like an online training for young people in Rwanda to show them how they can get work online? You know, you can be a video editor by just signing up with Fiverr. You can be a bookkeeper or an accountant and work from Rwanda by just signing up with Upwork and Fiverr. And I'm sure you would be able to find or I can help you. I can help you find somebody who has a channel on YouTube already showing people how to do that. Maybe they would do like a little conference for your group if you ever want to do that. Because I think we have to take advantage of what's available that doesn't cost money. Just to show people who don't think like us. We live online, they don't live online, and they don't see these opportunities. Like right now, I'm gonna hire somebody to do a logo for me, and it's somebody I'm gonna get on Fiverr.
Yeah, like with the Africa, these are very, very good ideas that you're suggesting, and I'm learning from it as well. But the Africa Rising Investment Fund is specifically for young people in rural settings. So the challenges are a lot different. A lot of these people don't have access to the internet. They've never used the internet. The literacy levels in a lot of these areas are very, very problematic, very, very low. And the reason why I'm targeting the rural settings, because they're the ones that tend to get left out. The ideas that you're introducing, they would be more for the Kigali, so the major sort of city areas, whereas Africa Rising Investment Fund goes to the very rural areas, so trying to access people who wouldn't normally get these opportunities and have no access to computers, even libraries, books, and things like that. So I'm reaching those very difficult, well, I'm trying to reach those very, very difficult populations and bring in those young people to the forefront. So yeah, it's a very challenging thing, because sometimes I think about it, I'm like, this is very difficult. But definitely your ideas are very, very good. And I think as the project expand, definitely introducing more sort of online working. And you talked about video editing. I think that's something that's needed, but you're finding again here on the ground, that's the skill that's lacking. That's why I was so pleased at Will in terms of that idea that he's bringing here to Rwanda to try and train up the young people in terms of editing skills, and bringing that to the market so that they can develop their skills, and even possibly branch off and start up their own companies. So yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, well, sorry it wasn't a match. But so how are these people going to school if they have no access to internet? How do they go to school with COVID?
Sorry, how do they?
How do they go to school if they have no access to the internet?
So like a lot, like especially the rural areas, they lack a lot of resources as opposed to like Kigali and like more Sansi area. A lot of these rural settings lack uh, a lot of resources.
So they're not going to school during COVID? That's what I'm asking. Are the schools closed?
Well, people are going to school, still going to school, but
Okay.
what I'm saying, resources are lacking.
I understand that. I just was wondering what they were doing about if the schools had closed. That's all. All right. Well, thank you. And sorry it's not a match, but
I think in Kigali they had closed some schools, and then in Musanze the schools were still operating, but I think now they started to open that up, and a lot of people have found it very, very challenging because obviously the access, like I know in the UK there's a lot of online stuff that's going on. More so, like the schools in like Kigali have more resources, but you'll find that the further you go more rural, then it becomes really, really challenging in terms of maintaining that education for the
okay.
people.
All right. Okay, great. Well,
But
thanks. I will.
please, thank
I'll,
you so much. Was there anything else you wanted to share?
no, that's it. Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're most welcome. Please come back again soon.
I will. Thanks. Bye-bye.
So that was Peace in the building. Thank you so much for your contribution. Brandon Bradley is asking a question. Does Musanze have an airport? No, Musanze does not have an airport. The main airport is in the city. That's Kigali International Airport. That's where everybody comes to Rwanda via Kigali International Airport. Obviously, many of you guys know that they're building a much bigger airport, and that is called the Bugesera International. Excuse me, the Bugesera International Airport. Okay, so that will become like the main airport in Rwanda, and then you'll still have the Kigali International Airport. Right, Medjay's asking a question. Let's guys, if you haven't already done so, please can you smash the like button if you're liking the conversation, please? I would appreciate that. Right, I've got lost with some of your comments, guys. Does the road from Dar es Salaam to Rwanda safe? The road from Dar es Salaam to Tanzania is sorry, so that's Dar es Salaam to Rusumo. Rusumo is the border between Tanzania and Rwanda. So the roads are safe. There's just like some kilometers of the road that's like bad. So yeah, like it's got like bad road, but like if you don't know the roads, I would say that it's probably not safe for you to drive. Hence why I got someone who knows the road to drive my car from Dar es Salaam port to the border of Rwanda. So that's Rusumo, and from there my husband picked the car. Which international bank do you recommend? Like in Rwanda, like the bank that I know, like you have Bank of Kigali, they have an online app. You have um, Access Bank. You got Equity Bank. Yeah, those are the three that I know. What else? Yeah. Medjay saying very valuable information. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oaktown, Bay Area in the house. Okay. Oh, there was a silent echo. Sorry about that. The FBI is listening. Okay. Lady Visionary, do you live in Kigali? Need to meet you. I am one of the Tourism Lovers 250, a youth initiative aiming to promote domestic tourism. Could you join us, please? We're in Kigali City, walk hike this coming weekend. So I'm not in Kigali. I am based in Musanzi. So if you want to do collab or anything, reach out to me via email. So that's projecthealtha@gmail.com. All the details are below in the description bar. Please, guys, if you haven't already done so, please smash on the like button. Um, very much appreciate. We've got Africa in the building. The Making or Shaping of America, is that the movie? Rwanda needs to invest in artificial intelligence research and development and biotechnology as well. This is why you are successful, your unselfishness and kindness. Oh, thank you. Ooh, Will is in the building. Rwanda is no joke on the security. Yes, that's true. Rwanda is no joke on the security. We have a police presence here as well as a military presence as well. At first, when I first came to Rwanda, I was like, oh my goodness, because I guess that's something that I'm not used to seeing. But like now, like I think over the years, I've just got used to it. And actually, that makes me feel quite safe. Yeah, Rwanda is safe. Obviously, with everywhere you have to, take precautions. But in general, Rwanda is one of the countries that, in terms of crime, the level of corruption is quite low. So yeah, Rwanda is very, very safe. But obviously, there are those petty crimes that do happen. So yeah, must be aware of that. Geez, why are they catching those drones? Don't they have nothing better to do? Yeah, well, that is the policy here, I'm afraid, MedJ. So yeah, you have to basically apply for permission to have your drones. They're not saying you can't have drones, you just have to apply for the permissions to use your drones in advance. That's all. You have to follow the rules here, governed by all of these policies and principles. And yeah, Rwanda is very, very strict. Very, very strict. My throat is getting dry and I've run out of water, guys. And I said I'm only going to be here an hour. I will be leaving very, very shortly. I strive local. Yes, guys, that is the Instagram as well as the YouTube page. So do go ahead and support Will by following his pages, both on Instagram and also on YouTube. And guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, Lady Visionary, go and follow me on Instagram. And also, I've got my business Instagram. It's Twin Lakes Recreational Island. So please do go ahead and follow me over there if you're not following me on there. Rwanda Civil Aviation Authority to apply for a permit to fly drone. So there you go. Will, if you're still here and you're listening, these are the people to contact with regards to your drone. If you want to fly your drone, if you want to gain a permit for flying your drone, please do make sure you make that application because they will seize your drone. Because some people said, oh, I can just put it in my suitcase and hide it. No, they will find it and they will take it. Obviously, you will get it back. Okay. Mountain of Inspiration. I see you. I see you in the comments. Hello, Lady Visionary and the Visionary family. Okay, and they are the ones who families gets averaged by others. Okay. Debrat Miller Angel is in the building. She's saying Rwanda is the safest, I guess, country to live for now. Yeah, I mean, right now Rwanda is safe, and I feel safe in Rwanda. So maybe one central location could have internet and could teach. Okay, let's Rwanda needs. Right, I'm trying to read some of your comments. Bear with me. Bear with me. Right, you guys are having a conversation, which is great. Yeah, Fidel is saying the whole country has internet coverage. A problem could be the strength of the network signals. Electric energy is not everywhere, but 60% of the country has. Yes, that's true. So, yeah, obviously, Kigali tends to have like the best connection. Out here in Musanze, it's not too bad, but um, yeah, it's about the connection strength. And I believe Liquid is the company that's offering one of the best services in terms of internet in Kigali and also here in Musanze. But I haven't tried Liquid here in Musanze. I'm currently using a portable modem, and I'm using currently Mango, and I'm thinking about connecting with Liquid. Do you guys have any questions regards to businesses? So this live was about the best business ideas to start, or some of the business ideas to start here in 2020. They require low capital, and there is potential for high returns. So those are the ideas that I was suggesting here on the channel. So again, those of you guys who are just coming in, you'll have to go back to learn more about those business ideas. As I said, so many of you guys send me emails and different messages about Lady Visionary. What are the best ideas to start? How much capital do I need? And so that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video. But again, you can also go on the Rwanda Development website, Rwanda Development Board website, where you can see a list of business ideas that may tickle your interest. We've got Great Escape in the building. Hello, hello. Hi, gorgeous. Echo Bank is in several countries as well as Kigali. So there you go. Yeah, I forgot about that. So Echo Bank. Thank you for that suggestion. So you're asking about an international bank, Echo Bank. Yeah, because Bank of Kigali is not an international bank. But yeah, they have like online banking services. So yeah. Thanks. I will definitely contact you. Masandi is my hometown at Nyange on the way to Kinigi. Okay, wow, wow. Is it Nyange? Nyange, am I saying that right? Ah. I Strive Local is saying, I'm putting in the application right now. I guess that's in relation to your drone. Most definitely, you have to get on that very, very soon, especially if you're thinking about coming very soon. Hi, Lady Visionary, some Ibidjan, Ivory Coast. Wow, I want to purchase a house in Rwanda to relocate there. Could you help me? Please send me an email. My email is projecthealtha@gmail.com. My email is in the description bar. So, yeah, if you need more information, but I would say the best way, if you're thinking about purchasing a house here, is to get yourself on the ground. And so you can look around for yourself and make those decisions. Okay. So if you're thinking about purchasing a house, the best option is to be on the ground, go and look at the properties and purchase the property yourself. Okay. Great Escape is reminding you guys to like. Click the like button if you haven't already done so. It's free, guys. It's free, guys. Obviously, I do get super chat support, which is great. But if you can't do that, just smash on the like button. It's free and it's enough. It's more than enough, right? It's helping my channel to gain visibility and, helping my channel to just be more out there. So please, it's free. Just like, remote village children could be taught by a remote teacher in the central village location. That's right. Do you see aloe vera on commercial level? I remember seeing the plant all over the place. So, oh yes, there is a company that I came across in Kigali in Ramera. but I can't remember the name of the company. But aloe vera, you can find aloe vera everywhere here. Like if you wanted to do an aloe vera business, it's so easy because there is so much aloe vera here. Yeah, hope that helps. But yeah, there was a company that I came across in Kigali, specifically Romera, but I don't remember the company name. I was in Romera walking around and I spotted the company and I was like, okay, wow, they're using aloe vera in their products. Oh God, Medjay saying the name Liquid sounds totally whack for an internet providing company, isn't it? Who's doing their marketing? Oh my God, Medjay. Medjay. So, guys, is this it? Am I signing out now? Have you guys got any questions? Any final questions? Again, this was a live about the best business ideas that you guys can start now for those of you guys thinking about relocating and investing. I spoke a lot about agribusiness. So, this is because whilst the economy has been hit right now, it's something that you could potentially start that can get you kind of generated income alongside another business that may take a while to get going because of the pandemic. And what I want to also encourage you guys to do is that, think about having, excuse me, guys, I want to sneeze. Think about having multiple streams of income, so multiple business ideas that you can do here when you relocate. Don't just think about one idea, dear. Think about multiple streams of possible income, multiple streams of possible investments. Because what you don't want to do again, yeah, is you come and you find yourself running out of money very, very quickly. So just think about how you can really budget to drive down your expenditures, and just think about ways in which you can possibly invest that money that you've saved to relocate here. So I've given a number of ideas just to give you a quick review. I'm looking down because I've got my notes. I spoke about real estate, which it's like building properties, building accommodation in Kigali if you have those means to. Obviously, that requires a higher investment. Bear with me, guys. That requires a larger investment. So the main ideas I spoke about here is agribusiness. So I spoke about fish farming, and these are ideas that require a small capital, but these have the possibilities for a higher return. Okay, and these are businesses that you can start literally, depending on how focused you are, how dedicated you are, you can start these businesses within 3 weeks. They're up and running, depending on how much information you have and how much you've got the logistics worked out. So I spoke about fish farming. I spoke about poultry farming specifically for egg production, pig farming, cows for milk and meat. And lastly, I spoke about goat farming as well. As I said, all that is required is a low capital investment, and these have a potential for higher returns. And these are areas of agribusiness that are actually required. I've spoken to the Rwanda Agricultural Board about these different business ideas, and they were like, yes, we really, really need that, because a lot of the businesses here are being done on a very, very small scale, and what we need is more. We need more, and potentially we need more of these to be scaled up to meet the demand, because right now the demand is not being met. And you're not just thinking about the market here in Rwanda. As I said, try to think outside the box and try to think about different markets within sort of the Eastern African region. Okay, right. So let's have a look again at what you guys are saying. We're about to close up now, guys. Okay, top 3 best live stream on the platform. Keep it up with your good work. Thank you so much, my beloved. Thank you so much, Medjay. I see your support. I feel your support. Thank you so much, guys. Medjay's reminding you guys to smash the like button. Again, if you found this useful, just smash the like button. And if you find this useful and you're new, go ahead and subscribe. I'm seeing more of you guys join. as I'm about to close up, do consider following me or supporting me over on Patreon, guys. I'm on Patreon, so go ahead and support me over there. If you want to interact with me, if you want to, go more in depth, and you don't want to book a consultation, then you can join and support on my Patreon. MedJ is saying share, share, share. Yes, guys, please do go ahead and share this on your various social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of the social media sites, just to help me get that visibility and coverage. I'd really appreciate it. And as I'm on the journey to achieving 3,500 subscribers, sharing my videos will really, really help. You can also support by, going through my channel, finding one of your favorite videos and sharing it on any of your social media platforms. Okay, so we're coming to a close. I'll just go through the last couple of comments and then we'll be finishing up, guys. Check out Vibes House Real Estate in Kigali. They have high quality housing properties for sale. Check out their website. Oh, Esther, you very informed. Yes, Vibes House Real Estate in Kigali. Yeah, that's a real estate company, but they are not Black owned. Did I say that? Just say that they're not Black owned, because I did check them out. You are doing a great job promoting Africa. I'm extremely proud of you. Please keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Mountain of Inspiration. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, let's have a look. Right, I'm going through the last couple of comments. Alvaro saying, yes, I'm planning to be there by June this year. My concern is this following one. Is it mandatory to be a Rwandan to buy a house? No, it is not mandatory to be a Rwandan to invest here, to buy a property here. No, that's not mandatory at all. I'm not a Rwandan, but I have invested here. Oh, yeah, oh, definitely, definitely. What about agri-tourism? Most definitely. And that's something I'm also trying to do on the side as well. Okay, because I've got my farm. So yeah, most definitely, if people want to visit my farm, that's an opportunity I'm going to bring, so that yeah, that's like another stream of income. So agri-tourism, most definitely there are opportunities with regards to that. Thanks a lot. I'll email you maybe tomorrow. Feel free to email me. I'm available. Great comment. Let's keep it 100 for us by us. Yeah, because so many people are tapping into the market. They don't look like us, but they see opportunities here and they're here grabbing it. And it's so funny that they'll put like Rwandans or a Black person at the forefront. But when you do your research, when you do the digging, you're putting money into their pockets. So you're running from like Europe and the US, and it's preaching like Black owned, but you're coming here to the continent and you're putting in the money in their pockets. That don't make no sense. So I do my research. And yeah, I did my research and I noticed that, yeah, this company is not Black owned, but it's positioned itself and it's making a lot of money. So guys, there are people here doing business. I see whites, I see the Chinese, I see the Indians, like I see many different people that don't look like us, and I don't hate them. They're seeing opportunities and they're positioning themselves and they're making a lot of money. So my thinking is like, okay, if these people can come here and see opportunities here on the continent and are taking advantage of it, and making a significant amount of money and building like their mansions abroad, it's like, why can't us as Black people be willing to work hard and also take those risks? Because just like they can do it, we can come here and see opportunities and gain a significant amount of income. Because for me also, it's also about building wealth and also teaching the future generations to build wealth, and also impacting the economy, bringing jobs to our people here on the continent. Like there are people coming into the country and using our people for their advantage and building their wealth. So like for me, it's all about Black people benefiting from the continent, creating opportunities for our people, because there's so much wealth here. We just have to come, see the opportunities, and just grab it and go for it. And that's what I'm here doing, guys. That's what I'm exploring. So many opportunities, and I will kind of describe myself right now as a serial entrepreneur. I'm trying so many things, I'm learning so many things, and then I'll just like focus. Once I gather all the information, I'll just focus on the various entrepreneur ideas, or, the various areas. But that's one thing I guess I've had to do, because I've left my job in the UK, my salary job, and I'm here trying to sustain myself and my family, as well as like bringing opportunities and so on here on the continent. So I've had to kind of think of many different ideas. I've had to be flexible because I came here with certain strategies and ideas which have not all gone to plan because of the pandemic. So I've had to kind of re-strategize. And that's why I always encourage you guys to just be flexible, to think outside the box, to think about different streams of income when you're thinking about relocating and investing here. That's going to really help you to stay grounded, because it's so easy, especially during these times, to get really shaken by the current situation. Okay. And it's really sink or swim. And as I said, guys, you have to be willing to put the work in. You have to be willing to put the work in. Don't just come thinking you gotta relax. If you're a millionaire, you can relax, okay? But that you need to put in the work if you're going to get anything out of it. Oh my goodness, we get the live notifications late. Like there's a lot of concern around this, guys. So I want to remind you guys, if you subscribe to my channel, please do click on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I'm coming live, whenever I post. You're one of the first ones. But I understand that YouTube is trying to sabotage us Black YouTubers, unfortunately. So a lot of my subscribers have been saying that they don't know, they've clicked on the notification bell and still they're not alerted to when I'm live or when I post. So all I can say is sorry about that. YouTube is a platform that I'm using, and yeah, it's sabotaging a lot of us, unfortunately. Great Escape is saying you are our only source of information on the ground in Rwanda. We all thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm trying my best. There's so much more to come though. Oh my God. I'm so overwhelmed. Like this, I'm so overwhelmed and excited at the same time, because there is so much more that I'm going to bring. And like even people have, like in the area that I live, some people been like, oh, Lady Visionary, I need you to promote my business, I need you to do this. And because obviously I've spoken to them and we've agreed, but I've just been so busy with the various things that I've been doing. But as I said, be patient, more content is coming, guys. So as I go through this journey, I will be sharing it along the way. So just be patient with me. Kerry-Ann, your hubby is Rwandese, your babies are Rwandese, you live and invest in Rwanda. Therefore, in my opinion, I think you're Rwandese enough, you know what I mean. Okay then, okay, guys, I'm Rwandan. Yeah, that's what my husband would say. He'd be like, yeah, like you're married to me now, we have kids. Yeah, you're definitely Rwandan. Rakundo is saying you are an inspiration, Lady Visionary. Thank you so much. JJ Jr. is saying congrats, bro, good luck in Rwanda. Aww. Right. We're coming up to 2 hours. This always happens, guys. I'm like, yeah, I'm here for an hour, and then we go over. Again, guys, do you have any final questions? If you don't, I will be signing out. Hopefully you guys have found this live informative. Like, I always want you guys to come here, and learn something. And if you guys have any suggestions, then please, you can always send them up in the comments in terms of like questions and videos that you want me to do. I know some of you guys have said that you want to see banks, you want to see more of neighborhoods, you want to see more of like me shopping in the market. Like, I'd love to do the market videos, but like, oh my God, Rwandans, to be honest, they love to stare. I'm not gonna lie. And that makes me feel slightly uncomfortable. Like, so like you can imagine like being in the market and trying to film. I've just got to block some of it out because yeah, sometimes I'm a little bit like nervous about filming in public because of all the stares and all the attention. I'm not quite used to that. Like, I haven't hit like celebrity status in that way where I can like ignore the paparazzis. Guys, don't mind me. Sometimes I like to be silly. Okay, Said is saying, oh, I missed it. Let me start over. Thank you from the UK. Yes, Said, you'd have to go back to the very beginning and like, yeah, find out like what you missed. Most definitely. Ruby is saying, I'd love to see more of your area neighborhoods. Yeah, so I will be showing more of the northern province, so don't worry. Today I released a video on Mutobo, yeah, I'm saying that right, Mutobo waterfall in Musanze. So if you haven't seen that video, you need to go and check it out. Like, what? Like, I'm discovering, exploring the more of the northern province. I didn't even know that Mutobo waterfall exists here in Musanze. And it was one of my niece who said, oh, there's this waterfall, you should come and see it. And I was like, what? What? And she was the one that filmed, guys. She's the one that filmed that. She's never like used that type of professional camera, and I was just teaching her, and she was just trying to do her best. She's an amazing young person here in Rwanda, and yeah, she's a really nice girl. So she was there helping me out and filming. So that video was actually filmed by her. She's never used a professional camera, and there I was behind the scene trying to teach her how to film. But I think she did a great job. I think she did a great job. So if you guys haven't seen that video, Mutobo waterfall in Musanze, please go and check that out. So yeah, like Musanze, because I was talking about this earlier to someone. I was saying, actually, I live with gorillas. Like Musanze is where you have the chains of volcanoes. That's home to like the famous gorillas here in the northern province. So I don't live very far from the gorillas, which feels like really strange and interesting and exciting at the same time. Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, so Medjo is asking a random question. Who's picking up your trash in Musanze? So I actually pay like a a government company to pick up my trash, and they pick up my trash every Wednesday. Saying every Wednesday, but sometimes they delay. So they sometimes come every 2 weeks, but they're supposed to come every week. Yeah, they come every week. They're supposed to come every week. But I think on 2 occasions since I've been here, they came like 2 weeks instead of 1 week. Esther saying, thank you so much, Lady Visionary. You're most welcome. King Kong, imagine. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was thinking of that film where like the gorillas leave, the place and they come and interact with people. But I can't see that happening because they have like security to make sure like that doesn't happen. But yeah, there's an opportunity for you to actually go and see the gorillas. I think it's about $200. They've reduced the prices, and I would love to go. And if I go, I'm definitely going to film. But I think $200 is a bit expensive. What do you guys think? $200 to go and see the gorillas. And I'm not gonna lie, those gorillas are big. Like, they're huge. So I'm a little bit nervous, but it's an experience. If you come into Rwanda and you think, oh, I'd love to go and be up close to the gorillas, then would you guys do it? Let me know. Would you guys do it? Should I pay $200 to go and see the gorillas? Obviously I would film, so I will have that content for you guys. What do you guys think? Do you think $200 is a bit much? Like, is it worth it? Should I do it? $200? That's quite a lot of money, guys. $200. Let me know what you think. Right, I'm gonna go through your comments. Yes, I watched a video and Mutuba waterfall, one word, breathtaking, and the green space for jogging. Oh my goodness, guys. Definitely. And I've even said, those of you guys who book the Rwanda meetup tour, I'm taking you to Mutuba waterfalls. I'm taking you on that route. It's breathtaking. It's like, wow, like this is Africa. It's so therapeutic, guys. Like being there, I was there, was it yesterday? Yes, I was there yesterday. Yesterday's when I filmed, and I was planning to put out the video yesterday, but some things went wrong. I lost my keys for my house, and oh, guys, I don't even want to go into it. But yeah, that video was supposed to come out yesterday, but then I edited and posted it today. But yeah, it's breathtaking, and I'm planning to take the people who booked the meetup tour on that route, because you have to see it up and close with your own eyes. It's like, what? This is Africa? Yes, the Africa that they, portray in such a negative light, the Africa that they don't show you on TV. Guys, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not saying that everything is absolutely perfect, especially due to this whole pandemic situation. But like, the more and more I explore Rwanda, the more and more I see things, and I'm like, oh my God, like I love being here. I would not want to return to the UK. Sorry. Sorry, fam, my fam who are listening from the UK and my friends, because I'm always like, no, I won't want to come back. And it's true, I'm loving my life here, and I really do hope that everything works out for me here, because this is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. And obviously, I want to visit more countries on the continent, most definitely. I want to visit more countries, and I will visit more countries in due time when the pandemic sort of sorts itself out. You will see me traveling more. I will definitely be bringing you guys more content. You guys know that I went to Tanzania. I've got 2 kids. So people are thinking here in Rwanda that I'm 21. No, guys, I'm not 21. As much as I look 21, I'm not 21. I'm not 21. Someone was saying to me today, how come you have 2 kids and you're just 21? Like, no, I'm not 21. I have 2 young babies and I'm not 21. So they think like I'm like 15 years or 16 years younger than my husband. Crazy. No, I'm not 21. My days of being 21 are over. Ruby saying you always seem to be walking in the middle of the street. No, I do that on purpose when I'm filming my videos. Yeah. Have you been out to see the gorillas yet? No, I was just saying, like, I think $200 is a bit expensive. Like, what do you think? I'm like, I don't want to let go of my $200, guys. I'm trying to save and sustain myself. I'm like, $200 is a lot. Oh no, $200 sounds like a new biz. Listen, I think they put it up to like around $400. It's just because of the pandemic that they've dropped the prices. But listen, people were complaining. People were really complaining. Hi, how are you? Good vibes. Let's have a look. Okay. Rukunda, it's cheaper for Rwandans. Get yourself a national ID you can get as a resident. So it's the same price. It's the same price. Now it used to be less, but the policy changed, and that's why so many Rwandans were complaining because it's the same price for Rwandans and foreigners. So yeah, Rwandans started complaining about that. But the thing is, when the prices were low, they like for Rwandans, they weren't going to see the gorillas. And then when the prices changed to be the same as of the tourists and things like that, they started complaining about the price. Anyway, Ruby is a one in a lifetime experience, definitely worth it. I'm thinking about it, most definitely. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit scared. I am definitely a little bit scared. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm excited at the same time. So I'm like, what would it be like being up and close to gorillas, silverbacks? Like those are huge, and they kind of give you a little bit of training, like how you should behave if one sort of charges towards you, like you should put your head down and everything like that. I'm like, oh my god, if a gorilla should charge towards me, oh my god, I would be like, my life has ended. My life is finished. But no. I think it'll be exciting, but I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit scared. But I'd love to do it. You have to take the whole family. Yeah, so whenever I travel, because my children are young. One is 3, one is 1. He's going to be 2 in July, actually. Yeah, so my children are young, so wherever I go, they go, most definitely. I cannot leave my children behind. And people always say, oh my god, you travel with your children. Yes, because they're like my handbags. I have to keep them close. No, but they're not like my handbags, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah, my children mean so much to me. Like the thought of leaving them behind does not sit well with me. So whatever I'm doing, I have to factor them in. I have to budget for them, everything like that. It's expensive to travel, especially like because my youngest son is going to become 2 years old, so he has to pay for a whole seat on a plane. So I'm like, whoo, guys, I need to work hard because I need to travel. I want to travel, and there's so much that I want to do. So I definitely have to work hard. What? Fidel is saying it is 1,500 for international, just one visit. Well, the last time I saw, I didn't know the prices are not so high. They've actually reduced the prices, so I'll just definitely have to have a look. Lady Visionary has mommy wife drama like the rest of us regarding lost keys. Yeah, oh my goodness, I was so disappointed with myself because I never lose keys. I was just so busy, and then I misplaced my keys, and then I couldn't think for the life of me where my keys were. Like it was just crazy. Like it was a day gone absolutely wrong yesterday. It was just so annoying. I didn't even eat my dinner because I was just so upset. Yeah, it's getting pricey for a family, most definitely. As I said, that's why I have to work so hard because I don't want that to limit me. I'm that type of person. I'm like, right, what can I do? Maybe I need to save, maybe I need to do this. Like, because yeah, I need my children to come with me. I think seeing the gorillas in person is priceless. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. He's a smart man with a future in Africa. Maybe the lack of seriousness from your garbage collecting company is another business opportunities for diaspora investment. I hear you. Most definitely. Yeah. Most definitely it's a much needed thing here, but also on the continent, most definitely. If somebody wanted to invest in that, there's a lot of people on the ground who need jobs here. So if you can create a very serious company, I feel like a bit of a cheapskate now because everybody's like once in a lifetime opportunity, $200 is worth it. I'll look into it in terms of the prices because is it Junior that's saying that it's a bit more than that? So I will have to have a. Oh, sorry, it's Fidel. So I'll have to look into that. I'm so attached to my goats. Rakondo said maybe you can trade in a goat to get in. Maybe sell one of my goats. Well, I have to probably sell two of my goats. Mm. I've just started with my goat rearing and breeding. I don't want to sell my goats. I need more goats, actually, guys. On the topic of goats and farming, for those of you guys who want to support the farm, you guys can. You can support with obviously a cow, but the cows are a bit more expensive. So let's go from the goat. I can buy a goat for about $30 or $35. A rabbit's about what, $6, and then like a chicken again is around $6-7. So guys, if you want to support the farm, you guys can donate a goat, a rabbit, a chicken. I had like, is it Ella B who also donated chickens, and the last live I did about agribusiness, a lot of you guys donated rabbits because I've decided to have rabbits on the farm as well. I need to get the rabbit house built. It's not very expensive, so I'm going to have the rabbit house built so that I have the right setup for the rabbits. And yeah, I think that will be up within the next 2 weeks. I will start introducing the rabbits, and I'll show you guys a bit more because the goat house is ready. My husband told me it's ready, and so the next step is building the rabbit house and then introducing the chicken. So I'm doing everything step by step. So yeah, guys, if you guys want to support the farm and donate a goat, a chicken, a rabbit, you guys can go ahead and do that via super chat, via PayPal. Yeah, you guys can support the farm if that's something that you're interested in. Great Escape is saying, if you came in late, please give this video a thumbs up, a like. Thank you so much. Med J saying, I'm having like mixed feelings right now. Some of you guys are saying, yes, $200 is worth it. Some of you guys are saying $2 is like, it's $2. $200 is worth it. Some of you guys are saying $200 is way too expensive. I'm having mixed feelings, but I really love to see it. So maybe I'm gonna save up and do it, guys. I'm definitely gonna do it. Watch this space, guys. You guys will see me screaming my head off, like what? Anyway, hopefully the price will drop to promote domestic tourism. Like seriously, if Visit Rwanda is listening, or if the Rwanda Development Board is listening, can you get me in to see the gorillas for free? I want to film and bring it to my subscribers and promote Visit Rwanda. So if you're listening, pretty please. I love this comment. I love this comment. Alicia is saying that $200 could fund another business. So gorillas must wait. That's so true. Seriously, like the businesses that I've mentioned today, guys, you could definitely start a business with $200. And that's what I mean about thinking wise about where you want to spend your money. Could you actually use that money to invest in a business here on the continent? So yeah, that made me laugh. So the whole family is $800. Another business can't do it. Yeah. So yeah, it's a whole business, you know. But if you have the capital, then why not? Oh wow. Okay. I see you, Medjay. I see you. I see you. Okay. Yeah, you're not alone. The park rangers are with you and will tell you what to do. Yeah. The park rangers are there with their rifles. If anything happens, you know. I haven't heard of anything really happening, but I have seen some videos and I'm like, whoa, like some near misses, like where people have cut, like the gorilla has charged towards them and stopped. Oh God, what would I do? I would be crying like a baby. Like, what? I'd be crying like a baby. Oh my God. Yeah, the price was $600 per person at one point. Yes, exactly. They have brought the prices down. The only reason I didn't go was I wasn't in shape enough to manage the 4 mile hike. Yeah, you have to do a lot of walking, a lot of walking. You can sell naming rights to your goats or rabbits. Yes, that was an idea I was actually thinking of. So anybody who like donates, obviously, like all the animals, like all the goats anyway, are going to be tagged. And so they will all have numbers and like names. So if anybody is donating, then the goats who have obviously their numbers and also like a name given by the person who donates that goat or rabbit. Okay. So yeah, that's something I've been thinking of and definitely I will be doing. So thank you so much, Rukundo. Thank you so much. Serious question. Hey, serious question. Would you do illegal business to make extra cash or are you too moral? African diaspora, that's a very good question. And the answer to that is no, I'm not interested in illegal business. I just want to do my business straight and legitimate. And I feel like I have to do anything illegal to make it because like my business ideas are enough to gain money. And so I don't think it is necessary, or I don't want to indulge in any illegal business to make it here on the continent. So hopefully that answers your question. Do you have a chicken farm? I don't have a chicken farm, but I'm planning to introduce chickens on the farm. The farm already on the farm. I have cows, I have goats, and I have lambs. The next animals I'm going to introduce are rabbits and then chickens, and then that will be it for now. I see some of you guys laughing in the comments. You guys have me here, you know. You guys have me here. This internet is costing, you know. This internet is costing. Um, I'm finishing my internet via my modem, basically, the longer I stay on my live. But it's fine, guys. What I'll do for you guys, $200 is good if they let, hey, they let you hug a gorilla. Hey, who here would be hugging a gorilla? Because I'm sorry, if one of those gorilla hug you properly, you won't make it out alive. What? Hugging a gorilla? Um, you don't want to hug a gorilla. Hey, would you even survive hugging a gorilla? Oh my God. I know that was a joke. I know that was a joke. I like it. I love it. If you're going to do anything illegal, best not to advertise on YouTube Live. Just saying, guys, no, 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 no. For me, as I said, I'm not interested in illegal activities. Not at all, by any means. That's not something that I've done in my life, and I don't want to start doing. I've always believed in working hard to get what I want, doing it the proper way, not through illegal means. I do not want to attach it to my name and the way that I'm growing my children. I do not want them to be involved in those type of activities. I believe in working hard to get what you want. If you work hard, it will definitely pay off. You won't need to do anything illegal. And I don't promote doing illegal activities. I wouldn't promote my subscribers or my supporters to do anything, any form of illegal activities, especially if you come here and you try to do illegal activities, guys, you'll just end up in jail. Just because you're from America or from Europe, it doesn't matter. These people, they don't play. Rwanda, they don't want that. As I said, the level of corruption here in Rwanda is very low and they don't take nonsense. You find yourself in a jail, an African prison, at these prisons. Hey, have you been to an African prison? It's concrete floors, no bed, and there's a hole in the ground. That's where you do all your business, and also that's where you take your meals. So, do I want to end up in one of those prisons? Hell no. So, guys, be on your best behavior, especially when you're coming to Rwanda. You may be able to get away with that in some other countries, but listen, Rwanda, Rukunda, she thinks I'm joking. I have a business idea that can make us thousands. And she's saying no, no, I'm not interested. Thank you so much. I appreciate you offering that, but I'm not interested. Reg Mon music, peace and blessings. Rukunda saying, you stay grounded, Lady Visionary. Plenty of ways to make money legally and ethically. I love that. Yes. And that's what I love that. And that's what I promote. Do things legally and ethically. Okay. That's my grounds actually that I work around. Illegal business, the US and illegal business in Rwanda are two totally different animals. Please don't even think about that in Rwanda. Very bad idea. I promise it will not end well for you. Hey, Great Escape has said it herself. Look, this is someone that has been on the ground here in Rwanda. She knows. Okay, why illegal when so much abundance around? Exactly. There's ways to make money legally. I mean, the opportunities are endless in terms of doing something legal that that's respected. So why go down that route? For me, it's a no. It's an absolute no. Okay. Yeah, the Chinese are doing the illegal businesses, but we don't want to operate like them. Okay, guys, we don't want to do that. African diaspora, no. It's a no. And as Ruby say, there's so much abundance here, so many opportunities here, to do things the legal way, to do things the right way, the ethical way, and to really make money here. So, yeah. Anyway, that's enough with regards to illegal activities. I don't want to really go on keep going on about that. MedJ, go ahead and let that gorilla hug you, and then I guarantee you'll be a physiotherapist to help you. You'll need a physiotherapist to help you walk straight again. Exactly. That's if you even survive that gorilla hug. Like what? Listen, yeah, you guys stay tuned. I may just go and see those gorillas, but as I said, if I get the opportunity, if visit Rwanda or the Rwanda Development Board is listening, or anyone from those offices are listening, and you can get me to go and promote and see the gorillas, that would be great. I would grab that opportunity. I'll save those dollars. I will save those dollars. Yeah, most definitely. I'm all about positivity, guys. All about positivity, and promoting doing things the right way. I live in Rwanda. Hopefully that answers your question, Mr. Joe Doe. Sorry, John Doe. Doe. Yeah, sorry about that. I was squinting because I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, I live in Rwanda, in the northern province. That's where I'm choosing to relocate and invest in. Yeah, they're keeping a close eye on the gorilla population. It looks like the opportunity to see them will be there for some time. Yeah, so wildlife here in Rwanda, there's very strong policies around the wildlife here, protecting the wildlife, because obviously in some countries the gorillas are becoming extinct because of poaching, but that's very much discouraged. That's why, like, Rwanda is one of the places I found out really actually they here you would not go to the market and find bush meat, I don't know, monkeys and I don't know, alligators and crocodiles and all other types of animals. You don't see that here in the markets in Rwanda, and it's like a taboo. It's like, yeah, it's like a taboo. You don't eat those type of things, so you never see those things. I've never seen it. I've never, like, obviously in Nigeria you can go to the market and you can buy your dead monkey, you skin it, you chop it up and you cook it and eat it. But here in Rwanda, you don't see that type of thing. Like the meats that you see being sold is like goat meat, lamb, beef, and then obviously you'll get your fish, but they don't do the bushmeat thing, and they have a strong policy about wildlife and poaching of wildlife and eating of wildlife. So yeah. Um, you missed the live, so you have to go back and rewatch the live to be able to find out about some of the opportunities, some of the best opportunities that are viable, and they require like a low injection of capital with a possibility of higher return. So you have to go back and listen to that live, because here we're just kind of chilling right now and answering some of your questions and showcasing some of your comments. You being from Jamaica background, have you introduced curry goat or jerk chicken to Rwanda? Like, yes, most definitely. With the resort project, I wanted to have also a Caribbean menu. Um, yes, a lot is coming in because I recently rented a commercial space, and I'm going to share more about that with you guys. I'm sort of like like it's been refurbished right now. We're putting some things together. So that's another business strategy of mine here in Rwanda. But I will be sharing more of that with you. But I have introduced curry goat here, but in my household anyway. My husband, I taught him how to cook curry goat. He's gonna kill me when he hears this. I forced him to cook curry goat. So yeah, he knows how to cook curry goat. Tell me some investment opportunities I can pursue there. So we talked about real estate, we talked about agribusiness, so poultry farming, specifically egg production. We spoke about fish farming, we spoke about pig farming, we spoke about milk production, cows for meat, and goat farming. Okay. What if I have a lot of capital to invest? I'm talking large scale investment. So, real estate, properties in Kigali, especially because there is a high demand for good quality housing at affordable prices. And that's something that's not being met currently. So, if you look at the Kigali Vision 2050 plan, then it's like over 200 pages, but it's very informative if you're thinking about investing here and you're thinking about your larger investments. Then that document really is in detail, and it gives you a lot of ideas with regards to investments and where things are going for the near future. So go and look at the Kigali 2050 vision, and that will give you a lot of information. Yeah, guys. Right. So, guys, I think that is it from your girl, Lady Visionary. It's been lovely having all of you with me. It's gone past midnight here in Rwanda, and I think I'm going to catch up on some sleep. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you guys who are watching from all parts of the world right now. Those of you who are continuously supporting me, coming to my lives, encouraging our viewers to like the videos, definitely share the videos. Those of you guys who've just been consistent with showing me love and support, I really do appreciate you guys. If you feel like this video can be useful to anyone out there, just please go ahead and share. Or if there's any videos on my channel where you think, right, I just want to support Lady Visionary just by supporting, so just share. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. So until next time, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you guys. Again, on a close, I'm offering consultations for those of you guys who are interested in relocating and investing here in Rwanda. I do provide this service at a very low cost. These consultations usually occur via, or they do usually happen via Zoom for about an hour. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, please do go ahead and send me an email. My email address is projecthealtha@gmail.com, and the email is down below in the description bar. So please do go ahead and check that out. If you just want to go in detail about your relocation and investment, then we can really go through that in detail. And the sessions are mainly directed by you guys, what you guys want to know, the clarifications that you need in order to, in order to make informed decisions about your relocation and investing. Those of you guys who were on the live recently know that I have some plots available for sale. So the plots are here in the northern province. So I have like one. I had two before, but now I have one because the other one's been reserved through deposit. So I have one 500 square meter plot left in Musanze that's located next to the road. It has water and electricity. So that's very easy, as opposed to like a land that's like quite rural, and then you'd have to pay quite a lot of money to bring water and electricity and a road if you're doing that yourself. So all of that is in place. All the basics are in place. So that's 500 square meters. We just have one plot left here in Musanze. The great thing about this plot is that it's next to a university, and one of the challenges is that students are looking for good quality accommodation. So definitely it's an investment opportunity. If you have the capacity to build like student accommodation, definitely you would gain on in terms of returns. Again, it's in a really nice location because where it is, you can see the chain of volcanoes. So it's a really nice, because the northern province is like a tourist destination. So again, if you wanted to build a house where like people can come and enjoy, you can Airbnb it. It's just like a rental property. Or if you wanted it to be like a holiday home, then that's an opportunity as well. So yeah, that plot is still available. There's one available. There was two. And then the last plot is the plot on the island, which is 375 square meters. Yeah, so obviously that plot, the way you get to that plot, because it's on an island, is by water. Again, huge opportunities. There are people already living on the island, so you can get the whole like experience living amongst the people. Obviously you would have to bring maybe solar panels there if you're thinking about building a property. Again, it can be a holiday home, or it can be an investment where it's like a rental property as well for those people who want to experience that type of life living on an island. It's a great opportunity to obviously own land here on the continent. Yeah, guys, so that is an opportunity that I've brought to the table, because so many people are asking about listings and things like that. So I've really tried to pull things together a bit, and hopefully I'll have more to offer. What else do I have to say, guys? So I've talked about the consultation, the plots that are available. Again, please do follow me on all my social media sites. You've got Instagram, and I'm on there as Lady Visionary. I've also got my business Instagram, which is Twin Lakes Recreational Resort. So please stay connected to find out like what Lady Visionary is doing. I don't post as much, but I will try to post as much as I can just to keep you guys updated and informed in terms of everything that I'm doing here. Again, I spoke about the farm. If you guys want to support the farm, you guys can. Just if you're sending like support via PayPal, just let me know which animal you want me to buy, like if it's a goat or a rabbit, and then again send the name, like the name that you'd like to name that specific animal. And yeah, I'll probably do a video at some point later on when the farm is a little bit more established, where I'm showcasing and showing you guys like the animals which you guys have named and donated. So yeah, I think that is it, guys. So until next time, I'm going to love you guys and leave you guys. And I will see you guys in the next live. So you take care and see you all soon. Have a good one, guys. Take care.